What if you could actually hack your own brain? What if you could press a secret button that made you smarter, more creative, and unstoppable? Well, there is such a button, but the problem is that most people walk past it every day without realizing it exists. That's because life has changed drastically within the last 10 years. We are now officially living in a dopamine trap, a world that's specifically designed to distract you so you don't have to face your problems. And it does this through millions of tiny choices that seem harmless at first, but slowly cause you to lose focus and energy. If you feel that you can't concentrate for more than 10 minutes without being distracted by your phone or social media, chances are that you've fallen victim to this new system, one that keeps you trapped in a never-ending cycle of cravings and instant gratifications. But dopamine itself isn't the enemy. It's actually a good thing. You see, dopamine is the motivation molecule, which tells us whether something is important or unimportant. It's our built-in reward system. Whenever you achieve something, it releases a surge of dopamine to tell you that what you did matters, however. When you start doing things that are too easy or too stimulating, it quickly becomes less rewarding, causing you to chase the next hit of dopamine. This is exactly how the modern world keeps you addicted. Through thousands of tiny distractions, it triggers your dopamine system again and again, making it harder and harder to be motivated by important tasks. So here's how to fix this and get your motivation back. Step number 1 is to cut out anything that gives you high dopamine for 24 hours. That means no Netflix, no video games, no social media, and also no junk food. Now, this might sound extreme at first, but you need to understand how much power these things have over you. For example, social media apps are scientifically designed to abuse your dopamine system. Just look at how they work. Every time you open up Instagram, TikTok, or Facebook, it floods your brain with an overwhelming amount of visual and emotional stimulation. These apps keep you scrolling endlessly, showing you things that trigger your dopamine system again and again. It's no wonder why you feel anxious or depressed after using them. The same goes for video games. They abuse your dopamine system by giving you an unrealistic sense of achievement and reward. Whether it's earning coins, leveling up, or unlocking new features, these games are designed to keep you playing as long as possible. When you play video games for too long, you lose your ability to enjoy real life, and you may even start feeling apathetic towards your goals and responsibilities. Finally, we have junk food. Sugary snacks and fast food are packed with unhealthy ingredients that trigger your dopamine system and leave you feeling sluggish and unmotivated. By eliminating all of these things for 24 hours, you'll start to realize how much control they had over you. Once you experience what it feels like to have control over your own life, you won't want to give it up. Step 2 is to replace high dopamine activities with low dopamine activities. Here are 5 of the best options. The first is silence. When was the last time you spent some time in complete silence? In our hyper-connected world, silence can be deafening, but it's essential for resetting your brain and finding inner peace. Set aside some time each day to disconnect from all distractions and just be present in the moment. You can try meditation, yoga, or simply sitting in a quiet place and focusing on your breath. The second option is walking. Walking is one of the most underrated activities. There's a reason why they call it walking and talking. It's perfect for clearing your head and getting your thoughts together. A study published in the Journal of Experimental Psychology found that walking can boost creativity by as much as 60%. So next time you're feeling stuck, go for a walk and let your mind wander. The third option is journaling. Writing down your thoughts can be incredibly therapeutic. It helps you process your emotions and gain clarity on your goals and priorities. A study published in the Personality and Social Psychology Bulletin found that expressive writing can reduce stress and improve mental health. So take some time each day to write about whatever is on your mind. The fourth option is reading. Reading is one of the best ways to learn and grow as a person. It exposes you to new ideas and perspectives and can help you develop empathy. A study published in the New York Times found that reading fiction can increase your ability to understand other people's feelings. So make reading a habit and you'll reap the benefits for years to come. Lastly, if none of this sounds appealing to you, then simply go do some chores around the house. At first, this might sound boring, but you'll be surprised by how satisfying it can be to cross things off your to-do list. Plus, it'll give you a sense of accomplishment and pride in your space. You see, the goal of this 24-hour period is to embrace discomfort. by taking away all the things that make you feel good. You'll be forced to confront your reality, and that might not be a pleasant experience, but it's necessary if you want to break free from the dopamine trap. Instead of running away from your problems, you need to learn how to sit with them. At first, it might feel like torture, but over time, it will become easier. And that's when you'll know that you're making progress. Because true strength is not the ability to avoid pain, but the ability to embrace it and still come out on top. And that brings me to step number 3, which is to accept discomfort. The truth is that nothing in life worth having comes easy. Whether it's a healthy body, a thriving business, or strong relationships, you have to put in the work to maintain it. The problem is that we've been conditioned to expect instant gratification. And that's why we turn to things like Netflix, video games, and junk food. When you give in to these temptations, you rob yourself of the opportunity to experience the true reward. For example, imagine you're trying to build muscle. If you skip leg day because your legs hurt, you'll never achieve your goal of having a balanced physique. Or let's say you're an entrepreneur. If you procrastinate on starting your business because you're scared, you'll never reap the rewards of financial freedom. And the same applies to relationships. If you're too lazy to invest time and effort into nurturing your connections, you'll never experience the joy of true companionship. Life is full of ups and downs. There will always be days when you don't feel like doing something, but if you can push through those moments and embrace the discomfort, you'll come out stronger on the other side. Step number 4 is to resist instant gratification. Instant gratification is the desire to get what you want right now. And it's a powerful force that can hold you back from achieving your goals. It's the reason why we often choose to watch TV instead of working on a side hustle or eat junk food instead of cooking a healthy meal. But here's the thing, every time you give into instant gratification, you're training your brain to crave it more and more. You're basically telling your brain that it's okay to ignore your long-term goals in favor of short-term pleasure. And that's not a habit you want to develop. Instead, you need to learn how to delay gratification. This means being able to resist the urge to do something right now in order to achieve something more important in the future. It's hard, but the benefits are worth it. When you delay gratification, you're sending a message to your brain that you're in control. You're not a slave to your desires. And that's a powerful mindset to have. So the next time you're faced with a choice between instant gratification and long-term fulfillment, choose wisely. Your future self will thank you for it. By following these steps, you can escape the dopamine trap and reclaim your mind. But remember, this is a journey, not a destination. It takes time and effort to break free from the conditioning of our modern world. So be patient with yourself and celebrate your progress along the way. By the way, if you want to level up in life, don't forget to show some love. Until next time.